Everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing good, going lovely today. I'm gonna cut some light fixture on today. So we're gonna wait a few minutes and then we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna wait a few minutes, just waiting on more people to come. That's all. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go on and jump into it a little bit early today. Whew. Sanitizer, that's what that is. Okay, I talked about this a little bit a few days ago. It's about protesting. Protesting is nice if you protest in the correct way. You know, it's okay if you want to go protest and you're doing it in a nice way. You're not, y'all know, being violent. But look like, to me, every time I look on TV, look like, it's someone that throws something or someone shooting a gun or, it's always a fool. And so if you're down there with the fool, you're going down with the fool. So that's why I say I don't protest at all. I'm not gonna go down there. I'm not gonna go down there with the fool. I'm not gonna get locked up. I have not got locked up my whole entire life. And I'm not gonna get locked up now. You know, we all don't like things, that we see, but I'm not gonna go down there and protest, I know a few years ago I had a relative that went and protest, but the protest was decent, you know. You know. And someone was telling her, don't be going out there and protest, don't be going out there protesting, but her protest went okay, but every time in every situation, you don't know when it's going to be a decent protest and when it's not going to be a decent protest. So me, I just choose just not to protest because I don't know when someone's going to act like a fool. So the best thing for me to do is just to, don't even get involved with it. So, yeah, that's what I do. I don't do protests. I mean, but if y'all want to go down there and y'all want to protest, as long as y'all do it in a good way, but be watching. Because when someone get and do stuff that's violent, that's going on a whole nother level. And I'm not finna go down with the fool. I got too much to live for. My life. Y'all got anything to say about that? Or y'all gonna sit there and look at me? Y'all gonna sit there and look at me? Hi, dear. Good evening, good morning. And I see the shares, I see the views, I see all the, oh yes I do, I see that. Hi. Thank you. Hi, good morning, good evening, good night. Because sometimes somebody always comes and say, well, it's good night here. So that's why I left that open. Thank you. You're the first person to give me a thumb up. Thank you. So we was talking about protesting. I don't want to go back and repeat, y'all. We just have to go back and, rewatch, and whatever you have to say. If it's nice, I'll comment on it. If it's nasty, mean, I will not comment on it. That's just how I rose. Whew, now I gotta take my glasses off because somebody write me a lot of stuff. Okay, it's good morning here in the U.S. Okay, you subscribe. Are you 18 or older, or you're younger? The one that said they like and subscribe. You're 7. Oh my God. I got to get rid. Oh my Lord. No, you too young, sweetie. 7 years old. You can't even type. You just learning how to write a sentence. You an adult. Why y'all acting like kids? Y'all getting young and young. I had a 16-year-old, which is adult, on this channel. I had another age younger than that. Now I have a 7-year-old making complete adult sentences. Y'all need to stop that. No 7-year-old makes sentences like that. Come on now, y'all. Y'all stop that. If y'all have something y'all want to ask me, just be man, be woman enough, a man enough just to ask. My goodness. But this is what we was talking about for all y'all that are just coming on. We was talking about protesting. I don't want to go back, and I don't want to repeat. So you have to go back and have to rewind the video, and then you'll hear that. And it was some good solutions. I have a very serious topic to discuss. I would like to hear your true thoughts. Okay, but is it on this right here, what I was just talking about? I was on protesting. I don't know what you finna talk about, because if it's not on that, I'm not finna talk about that. You can talk to anybody in this room about your question. So you don't just have to talk to me about it, whatever it may be. You don't just have to talk to one person. It's not a one-person room here. This a everybody. Whoever in this room, this a everybody room here. See all this stuff he putting about crimes and all this stuff. Yeah, y'all can answer some of this. Somebody said they love that. You just got to put everything on me. Let's see what some other people think too. Cause you on crime and you on protest, substance, all this stuff. Woo! What in the world did you do? My goodness. Ooh, you got some issues. You need a lawyer, don't you? First line. Let's see. So, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to answer this young man's question. And he's on if we have free legal access to pharmaceuticals of our choice, we could reduce harm and crime. Parlation doesn't work. So, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes. And then I'm going to come back with what I was talking about. Okay, so everybody has got their little talking in there. So all that stuff that y'all just talk about, y'all supposed to talk about that with each other, not with me. All right, so now we moving on. So, but y'all go back, y'all watch my shorts, and I have different stuff that tells y'all what Yeah, I didn't put a topic in today. Yeah, I have different stuff that I tell y'all to get. It'll help get you through. But there are better stuff too out there too. There are better stuff that's out there that you can purchase. But I mean, from what y'all telling me, it's like y'all was on, like not making fun of anybody, like a tight budget, So I try to do the best I can, but I still tell y'all to get that Lysol, because when you go to public places, you're gonna need that Lysol. Yeah. So this live is 10 minutes and 42 seconds. So I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna jump out, because I got to get me some beverage. Yep, I'm gonna be sitting in one of them black chairs soon. Do anybody on here sit in one of them black chairs? See my little ponytail? It'll just get me through. Yeah. It'll get you through, ladies. Sure will. So I did a short on hi, good morning. On females. Feminine stuff. Yeah. I figured y'all, don't wait till the last minute, basically, is what I was saying. Start getting it. Yeah. And I know personal hygiene, I know it has went up. Trust me, I know. But still, you're a woman, you got to have it. And I believe I have, from looking up from the men's, from the women's, watching my channel, I believe, look like it's maybe 10% more women's. The men's is almost neck to neck with the women, but look like women's beating it by 10%. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Rodney. Yeah, boy. Whoo. Oh, you back on here, King. I'm going to get you. I came back on here, like I told you, at 5 p.m., and you didn't show up. And I stayed on there for about 15, maybe to 20 minutes. You didn't never show up. You said you have a bunch of questions to ask me. Do you have your questions ready? Somebody said you got a different man here now. Stop that. This ain't about that. This young man here, he never came on to me. He told me he had some questions to ask me, and I came back on there like I told him at 5, and he just decided to come back on here. Okay, you forgot. I can't hold you for that. Well, thank you for coming on here. But if you think about it, just write it down. And, whenever you see me on here, just ask me. Because I was ready, too. I was on here maybe about 15. And somebody else said, well, I asked you a question. I said, no, I'm on here just for him. Because I really wasn't going to do another live that day. All right, y'all. Y'all lovely people. I'm headed to the Waffle House for lunch. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Your Waffle House. You get fat up in that place, too. You get fat up in there. Yeah, you'll get fat. No, you don't talk to me like no gentleman. I ain't no gentleman. Yeah, I did all that, King. Yeah, I sure did. I told you I was going to come back on at 4. I sure did. Somebody else was trying to talk, and I was like, I'm on here just for him. Because I figured you was going to come. But then when I saw 10 minutes, I said, but I'm going to give him a little bit more time. Yeah. I did it. That same day. You go back and look. You'll see it. It's up there. Yeah. Okay, well, I have said all I had to say. If y'all just coming on, y'all go back and y'all go rewatch it. Like somebody told me yesterday. He said he was gonna go back and was gonna rewatch it. If y'all just coming in, y'all go back and rewatch. And y'all have a good day. And don't let this be y'all last time coming on my live. Y'all come back, because I got some interesting stuff coming up. All right, bye.